Did you know that winners aren't just born, they can be made? Yes, you heard that right. Dive into The Winner's Brain by Jeff Brown, Mark Fensky, and Liz Naporant. This masterpiece dissects winning from a scientific and psychological angle, offering 8 transformative strategies to cultivate your very own winner's brain. Intrigued? Well, you should be. Behind this groundbreaking book are 3 extraordinary authors. Jeff Brown, a Harvard psychologist, Mark Fensky, a savvy neuroscientist, and Liz Naporant, an acclaimed health writer. With such brilliant minds behind this book, you can't help but anticipate some profound insights. Winners know themselves, and by that I mean they really know themselves. Now let's plunge into the first strategy, self-awareness. This is the cornerstone of every winner's journey. They are intimately familiar with their strengths and weaknesses, not out of arrogance or insecurity, but as a compass guiding their actions and decisions. Imagine being deeply in tune with your abilities, knowing what you can excel at and where you might fall short. This isn't about dwelling on flaws, but rather understanding them as areas ripe for growth and improvement. Winners use this knowledge to navigate their path, to choose battles wisely, and to leverage their strengths effectively. Moreover, winners comprehend their emotions. They don't let feelings rule them, but instead they rule their feelings. They understand their emotional triggers and manage them skillfully, turning potential obstacles into stepping stones towards success. Winners harness the power of self-awareness to fuel their journey. They recognize that understanding oneself is not an endpoint, but a continuous process. So, the first step to becoming a winner is understanding yourself. Ever wondered what fuels a winner's drive? It's motivation. This isn't your everyday run-of-the-mill inspiration. No. This is a relentless, burning desire that ignites the soul and propels you towards your goals. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning, what keeps you going when the going gets tough. Diving into the second strategy, motivation, we discover that it is the powerhouse behind every winner's journey. It's the spark that lights the fire, the engine that drives success. Winners don't just have motivation, they maintain it. It's not a fleeting feeling, but a constant companion on their journey to success. How do they do it? They cultivate a strong desire to achieve. They set goals, create plans, and envision their success. They nurture their motivation like a precious gem, polishing it daily with positive thoughts, actions, and beliefs. They understand that motivation isn't something that just happens. It's something you make happen. Remember, a winner's brain is a motivated brain. In a world full of distractions, winners keep their eyes on the prize. The third strategy that becomes the backbone of a winner's mindset is focus. Imagine a laser beam, concentrated and powerful, able to cut through even the toughest of materials. That's what a winner's focus is like. In our daily lives, we're surrounded by a sea of distractions, from buzzing phones to noisy environments. But winners, they have this uncanny ability to tune it all out. They zero in on their goal with an unwavering concentration. They know that to achieve anything worthwhile, an unyielding focus is non-negotiable. Think about it. When you're engrossed in a task, time seems to fly by, doesn't it? That's the power of focus. It's a state where you're so absorbed in your work that everything else fades into the background. It's like the world around you disappears and all that's left is you and your goal. So, how do you achieve this laser-like focus? It's about practice, discipline, and a relentless pursuit of your goals. Remember, distractions may be inevitable, but giving in to them is a choice. A winner's mind, my friends, is a focused mind. Winners are not those who never fail, but those who never quit. This, my friends, is the essence of resilience, the fourth strategy of a winner's brain. Picture a rubber ball. No matter how hard you throw it to the ground, it always bounces back. That's exactly what resilience is all about. It's not about avoiding setbacks, but rather how we face them, how we recover from them, and most importantly, how we utilize them as stepping stones for greater victories. Imagine a world where Thomas Edison gave up after his first few failed attempts at inventing the light bulb, or where J.K. Rowling stopped writing after being rejected by multiple publishers. They didn't. They were resilient. They took their failures, their rejections, their setbacks, and turned them into opportunities for growth and learning. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Each failure is a lesson in disguise. It's all about changing the lens through which we view our challenges. So be resilient, because that's what winners do. Change is the only constant, and winners know how to adapt. This rings especially true in our fast-paced world where circumstances can shift in the blink of an eye. Let's dive into the fifth strategy winners use to stay ahead: adaptability. Adaptability is all about being flexible and being able to adjust quickly to new situations. Winners aren't rigid in their ways, they're open to change, and they're always ready to shift their strategies based on the circumstances at hand. But it's not just about reacting to changes, it's about turning these changes into opportunities. Winners are able to see the silver lining in every cloud. They can take a setback and turn it into a comeback. They can take a challenge and turn it into a chance to grow. Adaptability requires an open mind, a positive attitude, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. It's about being comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's where growth happens. And remember, change is inevitable, but growth is optional. To be a winner, be adaptable. Winners remember because memory is power. Embrace the undeniable strength of memory. It's not simply about recalling facts or figures or reminiscing about past events. Memory, in the context of a winner's brain, is a formidable tool, a strategic weapon. Winners harness memory to learn from their past experiences, to reflect on their triumphs and failures. They don't dwell on past mistakes, but rather, they remember to avoid repeating them. But memory is not only about the past, it's also about the future. Winners use their memory to strategize, to plan. They remember their goals, their aspirations, their dreams. They remember the steps they need to take to achieve these dreams. They remember the obstacles they might encounter, and they remember how to overcome them. Memory, therefore, is a cycle of learning, planning, and achieving. It's a continuous process that keeps winners on their toes, ready to face any challenge that comes their way. It's their secret to staying ahead, to staying successful. So, remember to remember. A winner's brain knows how to handle emotions. With that, we delve into the seventh strategy: emotion regulation. This one's a vital cog in the machinery of success. It's about keeping your feelings in check, not letting them run amok or dictate your actions. Imagine this: you're on the brink of a major decision. Anxiety is creeping in, fear is knocking at the door. But wait, here's where the winner's brain kicks in. It doesn't surrender to the emotional onslaught. Instead, it steps up, harnesses these feelings, and turns them into fuel for success. Winners manage their emotions. They don't suppress them. They understand and respect them. They use their emotions as a compass, guiding them towards their goals, not away. Emotion regulation isn't about being emotionless. It's about being in control. It's about staying focused when distractions abound. It's about remaining motivated when the going gets tough. Emotion regulation helps winners maintain their balance, their poise, their drive. In the game of winning, emotion regulation is key. Last but not least, winners take care of their most important tool, their brain. This eighth and final strategy might seem obvious, but it's often overlooked. Winners understand the vital role their brain plays in achieving success. They don't just work their brain, they work on their brain. They approach brain health holistically. They don't merely focus on mental stimulation, but also consider the physical aspects. They fuel their brain with the right nutrients, making sure to consume a balanced diet. They understand that what they eat directly impacts their cognitive abilities. Exercise, too, plays a crucial role. Regular physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, promoting its overall health and enhancing cognitive functions. Winners don't neglect rest either. They recognize the importance of a good night's sleep for memory consolidation and cognitive restoration. These champions prioritize brain care. They know that a healthy brain is the foundation of their winning mindset and their winning actions. They understand that their brain, like any other muscle, needs care and attention to perform at its best. Take care of your brain, and it will take care of your winning. So there you have it, the 8 strategies to develop a winner's brain. From self-awareness to motivation, focus, resilience, adaptability, memory, emotion regulation, and brain care. Each plays a pivotal role in crafting the mindset of a champion. Remember, winning starts in the brain, so start developing your winner's brain today.